Hola guys! It seems like my cooking videos start off with a little grocery haul, and it's usually because I come home hungry. But this is another 99-cent only mini grocery haul. Very, very mini. I'm already stocked up on groceries, but I was there because I was bored and little dude is with his dad and your girl didn't want to be in the house. So this is all I picked up. Some chorizo because little dude loves it. Some SpaghettiOs because little dude loves it. More of our pretzels because we finished the bag we picked up a week ago. Broccoli because it's one of the few veggies that little dude will attempt to eat, and I love it. And some lettuce. And over here are the ingredients for what we're going to make today. I'm going to make some Boudin balls, deep fried Boudin balls. I'm just showing you guys the package of Boudin. The Boudin I already have is from my steam last week. I opened up one of the sausages and took the stuffing out, and I made 8 little meatballs to cook later, and that's what we're going to do today. I just wanted to show you guys. This one is chicken. I prefer the pork, but they didn't have chicken at the 99-cent only. They didn't have pork at the 99-cent only the day I bought these, but they did have them. No, I think I got this at Winco. No, I got this at Winco. But today at 99-cent only, they had the pork Boudin, but I didn't want to buy it because that's a whole lot of Boudin, and I can't eat that much Boudin, and I don't think I'm going to want Boudin balls too often. So I'm just going to use what I have. This one was chicken, but like I said, for me, I prefer the pork. It's a little firmer, and it doesn't break apart when you cook it. But I'm going to use what I have. This is just a visual Boudin. If you guys didn't watch the last video, it's just a mix of rice and chicken, beef or pork, sometimes seafood. You can have it made or buy it with crawdads and crab and shrimp in it. That one's really, really good. But I have my Boudin balls defrosting right now because I've had them frozen for a week. We're going to need eggs and flour for the batter. We're going to need, I use the Zapp spicy crottators. You can use any spicy chip you want. It just gives it that little extra yummy, crunchy texture. This is just the way I learned how to make them many, many moons ago from my parish folks in Louisiana. And Zapp's, if you're not familiar, has some awesome friggin' flavored chips. They have gator taters and all kinds, but this is my favorite, crottator flavor. Oil for deep frying, and instead of a remoulade, which I don't really like, I don't like mayonnaise. It's too milky for me, but I like the ranch, so I do my own. I do ranch and Cholula with lemon, and that's what I dip my little Boudin balls in. But I just wanted to show you guys what we need, what I bought, and let's get to cooking. Let me turn that down a little. Okay, guys, we are going to season our flour. I'm going to do a little cayenne pepper. If y'all don't want it too spicy, don't add cayenne. You can season your flour any old way you want. I like a little spice. Not a whole lot though. So I do a little cayenne. Y'all know I'm all about this life. So a little badia. And a little pepper. Okay? Okay. I didn't get anything to sift it with. I just get it all up in there. Something I've learned, if you can't see the spice in your flour, you ain't gonna taste the spice in your flour. I mean, you don't really need to have super duper spice, but because you're gonna dunk it in the crushed chips. So there's my flour. I'm gonna beat my egg. I only use 1 egg because I'm only doing 8. I'm only doing 8 little balls. But if I find that I need more egg, then I'll beat another egg. But I always end up with a whole lot of egg wash left over, and I didn't like it. So, nice and whisked. Okay. Now, you take your Zapps or whatever chip you want to use. And you crush this. Hold on, I want one. It's just a chip. crush it as fine as you can. The finer, the better. You can take out your frustrations with life, with work, with your significant other on these chips. And get them as crushed as you can. Okay. I bought 3 bags. I don't know why. One is probably enough. I don't want to crush the second bag and then I end up not using all of them. And then I ruin chips. Okay, but this is it. Your egg, your flour, your chips. I already have the oil over here heating because you want it super hot, especially if you're going to be doing chicken, because chicken is like super tender and it doesn't hold up too good. As they're defrosting, they're already crumbling apart on me, which sucks, but that's what happens when you don't find pork. So, what we're going to do, let me get another plate. Hang on. Because I don't want to drip. Okay. You take your bowl, okay? You roll it in the egg, roll it in the egg, roll it in the egg. Dredge it in the flour. Okay, then I egg it again. Okay. I egg it again and then I dunk it in my chips. Okay. Get all that crunchy goodness on there. Okay. I'm going to do 2 because I don't have a deep fryer. So I use a little saucepan filled with oil and do it that way. So I double yolk and I dunk it in my zaps. Okay. And there's my ball. You know what? Let me go ahead and do all of them. Dredgy, dredgy, dredgy. Oh, see? That one broke apart on me. That one does not want to get it. I made 8 little balls out of 1 link of Boudin. So that's pretty darn good. As I'm fighting with them, I'm realizing I sure should have held out for pork. But the chicken tastes good. Ew. As usual, I gotta clean as I go. The little balls are formed. I was able to put back together that little stubborn last one. Super tiny. And now I'm just cleaning up the bowls because I don't want to have to clean up after. Anywho, how are y'all? Hope y'all are doing good. It's Saturday. I may have already mentioned little duties with his dad. So I was in the streets and got hungry and had to come home and eat a little something. I've already eaten once today. It's 7 o'clock. So I got up around 9 o'clock. Little dude's dad came for him pretty early this morning because it was going to be really hot today. He didn't want to have them out and about too much in the heat. So I've been up, my pyramid over here. I've been up. I went to do a little bit of grocery shopping. Well, really, I needed cat food, so I went to Winco and got some cat food and stuff like that. And then it was just too early, so I went on over to 99-cent only and went to Dollar General, and I picked up some things there. And if my memory acts right, I'll be able to do a tiny little haul. But, you guys, ever since they opened up thrift stores again, y'all know I've been there. And I tell y'all, I'm finding things that I absolutely cannot resist. I'm leaving a lot behind still, but I've been twice to Goodwill, and that was because I left something behind that just kept bugging me. And I always regret those purchases because I think back fondly to them. and wonder about them. So I had to go back. I went once, and then I went back, and the second time I went back, oh my goodness, you guys, it was awesome. So I got a brick towel for you guys. I'm getting a little hot, okay? I'm getting a little emollient over here. I use the word emollient because I don't like the word M-O-I-S-T. It's such a nasty word. I don't like the way it sounds. But that's how I'm feeling. Feeling a little M-O-I-S-T. I'm emollient. I'm dewy. But anywho, let's go drop these suckers in the fryer and eat. I'm hungry. So here are the little Boudin balls. We're going to drop them into the oil and stand back. I had thought about getting deep fryer once, but I don't eat deep fried things enough to warrant having one. So I use this little tiny pot. Oh my gosh, that smells so good already. I use this little tiny pot to deep fry. And I'm going to leave them in here, turn them around a little bit till they're nice and golden brown. And we'll settle down and eat a little bit. Eat in a little bit. Oh, I want to show you guys how I make my little remoulade, my fakey remoulade sauce. I want to make sure they're coated before I attempt to turn them, because I don't want them to fall apart on me. Oh my gosh, they smell so stinking good. Look at that pretty color. Look at that pretty color on them. Turn over, little pelotita. Turn over. Toto. Go around. Go around. Ooh, did I even have that on here? These are so yummy smelling. Let me finish these off, and then I'll make a sauce real quick, and then we'll plate. So, these are the last little batch. And they're golden and delicious. And it smells amazing in here. It smells so yum yum. I forgot to put some paper towels down to drain. My bad. They're delicious. They're gonna be delicious. Regardless. Irregardless. Is that the right word? Irregardless? It's irregardless, correct? Okay, anywho. So there are my balls. Now let's make this sauce. Okay. So all I do here is put in some ranch. Now you can do, I usually do mayonnaise and any kind of hot sauce I like, but mayonnaise is kind of heavy for me, and then I'm lactose intolerant, but for some reason I can really handle ranch. But I just dump in some ranch, and as much, I like Cholula with my Boudin, so I put in some Cholula and squeeze in some lemon. Oh, there goes a seed. Oh, there goes another seed. Speaking of, guys, my little lemon seed finally, there's another one in here. There it is. My little lemon seed finally germinated, and it popped up. It popped up in its little pot. I'm really excited. Super excited. But that's all I do. I like it a little more spicy than ranchy. And remember, you guys, I told you guys this is more smoky than spicy. It's just really, really flavorful and delicious. So that's my sauce. Ay, semillita. Get out of here, little seed. Here's my sauce. And it is delicious with these little balls. So let's eat. There it is, guys. There is my din-din, my Boudin balls. Because they're soft in texture, I like to add some crunch. So I do celery and carrots, or celery and radish, celery and cucumber. I just hadn't had radishes in a while, so I chopped up some radish, my celery, and there's my Boudin balls. So if y'all try it, I hope y'all like it. And until I come back with a haul or whatever it is I'm going to show you guys next, I love y'all bunches, and bon appetit, y'all.